I have a serious, serious question for the good old Christian conservatives that swear that they love God and they stand on their Christian values. I have a question for them. Why did y'all abandon Pence? Why did y'all not rally around Mike Pence and support Mike Pence for president? Y'all claim that the Democrats are wicked and ungodly and their policies against God, such. And then most of you conservatives who support Trump, a lot of y'all say he's holy, and a lot of you say he's not. Well, I don't claim Trump never claimed to be holy, and we not voting for a holy person. We voting for the person, their policies. Those who they say everything and try to fix up Trump. But I have a question. Mike Pence is no doubt a man of God. Mike Pence never seen wishy-washy in his belief. Mike Pence had no problem letting the world know that he's a devout Christian. Y'all liked Mike Pence until it came down to a re-election. And when it came down to re-election and Trump lost, and during that little time in between the counting of the votes after the election and in between the election and the inauguration, y'all good old conservative, high moral valued Christians turn your backs completely on Pence. And actually, January the 6th was meant for Pence. Most of you good old conservative Christians that support Donald Trump now and then, a lot of these conservative preachers, black and whites, Hispanic that support Trump then and now, they won't even talk about Mike Pence at all. Why? Is that because they like the golden rule? They holding to the golden rule. If you don't have something good to say about a person, don't say it at all. That can't be true, because they are not shy about talking about Kamala Harris. So they shoot that out the water. I've been asking a question. How do they feel about Mike Pence? Any conservative preacher, any conservative Christian out there that want to answer how do y'all feel about Mike Pence? Do you feel like, for him being a Christian man and certifying the votes against the will of Donald Trump, did he do the right thing? That's what I want to know. I've been asking these questions. It seems that the conservatives won't answer, won't entertain my questions. They want to talk about the Bible. They want to talk about the morals and their Christian values and the Christian values that the Democrats don't have. But we had a man that served as vice president that was clearly a man of God. The 4 years Trump was in office, Mike Pence represented very well. I actually like Mike Pence. I like Mike Pence. Trump didn't like Mike Pence because he held to his Christian values. Mike Pence wanted out of the White House less than 2 years after they got in there. Mike Pence wanted out. The Conservative Party ain't gonna tell you all that. Mike Pence wanted to get away from Donald Trump, just like a lot of other people got away from Donald Trump. He was acting like a child. He didn't have respect for people. Talk any way to kind of people. He talked negative about somebody's wife and stuff like that, and talk negative about women and stuff like that. Do you really think that him and Mike Pence got along? Mike Pence supposed to have been the spokesperson in the man that we listened to during the COVID crisis. You know, every day they were giving them press conference and stuff. Mike Pence was supposed to have been speaking to the country and speaking to Donald Trump took over. Donald Trump took over, pushed the man out the way. Mike Pence was doing a much better job talking to the people, relaying stuff. Trump come in and take over and just make stuff go haywire. That's why we got this silly, that's how we got this silly statement from Trump on how to get rid of COVID. A suggestion. Y'all remember that? What he said? Oh, there was sarcasm. Y'all took that too far. Y'all took that. There was sarcasm. Well, it was sarcasm, but that company didn't hesitate to issue a disclaimer telling people and warning people not to do that. They didn't think it was just a joke. They didn't think it was just tongue in cheek, like Trump said about women. Oh, it's just locker room talk. Y'all got people, the conservative media and people think y'all got a knack of trying to explain stuff away that Trump say and just smooth it over in the things he do. If I'm not associated with somebody, that's not me. If I don't want to be associated, if a person like David Duke was a hardcore KKK leader out of Louisiana, if I don't roll that way, if that's not what they stand for is not me, I definitely would be seen smiling on a picture almost cheek to cheek, ear to ear beside that person. I wouldn't want to be associated with that type of person anyway. But I always seen that Trump, after, then y'all want to smooth stuff on the man, say stuff out of his mouth about sexual abusing a woman, laughing about it, make fun and jokes. Did y'all see the way he looked at his wife, his third wife, at the inauguration? All she was doing is standing there smiling and happy for him being inaugurated. He looked at the woman, and the smile went from a smile to a frown. What was that all about? What was that all about? I have ran across a lot of white men like that. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I know some white men who treat their wife like trash around anybody. I ain't never seen a black man treat his wife or girlfriend like I have seen white men treat their wives in public. I'm just telling you the truth. I know a man that went, I don't know if he's still living, but his name was Bruce. He had a business over there in Memphis off of Lamar. I went to that man's shop. He had a beautiful wife. She was like the secretary or something. She ran the shop. That man talked to his wife so negative. And she was like, people coming there, she was like, Bruce is it. Man, but the man talked to his wife in front of folks. If you do that in public in front, you can tell how he treated wife at home. The first time I heard that man, I didn't go to his shop once. I went to his shop 2 or 3 times. I seen that. The man didn't care who was around. He would talk to his wife with like, oh, no respect. I've seen that throughout my life with white men. Black men try to will hold it in till they get home. Then they'll talk crazy or beat up on their wife. But white men, they don't mind flexing their muscle against their wife in front of in public. Yeah, I seen it. When I heard that man talk to his wife, like, and then that woman had such a lovely spirit. She was nice. She talked to me. She come in and she was smiling. Some tell me about that. He didn't like that. But that's just the way he ran, that's just the way he operated. He didn't want his wife smiling, laughing. No, it was business. You know what I'm saying? One like it was flirting, but like it was business. And he just like it wasn't even about talking to me. It was about he was in them like he didn't have no patience with his wife. Do this, do that. She run the business. Like he was just giving orders and no grace. Imagine women have to live in a house with a man like that. That's the way it is with Donald Trump. You can look at his face. I looked at him that day when he was getting inaugurated. He was standing there in front of that preacher, whoever it was. And he turned towards his wife. I think he looked back. And the woman wasn't doing nothing but standing there smiling at him. Happy. He wiped that smile off that lady's face. They tell you what goes on in their house. They tell you what the relationship is like at home. You get a rich white man who feel like that he on top of the world. He feel like everybody's beneath him. They talk to people like that. Yeah, but why did y'all abandon Mike Pence? Y'all claim that y'all have such Christian morals, such high values in Christ, God. But yet, y'all had a man. Y'all watched this man for 4 years. The man always displayed God. But yet, y'all showed the world just how much Christian value that y'all really have when y'all turned your back on that man and got mad at him simply because he wouldn't help Trump cheat. Y'all got mad at the man because he wouldn't help Trump. He wouldn't stand with Trump. He could have stand. What you mean? He didn't stand with Trump. Did he have to stand with Trump? By law, did he have to stand? Did Trump want him to break the law to stand with Trump? You couldn't get no question out of him. The man, all the thing the man did was certify the vote. He gonna hold up the voting process because of what Trump want him to do? Not out of what he can legally do. The man said out his own mouth, Trump didn't give me nothing to go on. He didn't give me anything. I can't not certify these votes. On what he say, we got to have proof. I got to have proof that is not legitimate, the votes. Did Trump provide factual proof? He didn't give a man a reason to stand with him. So where are y'all putting his values at? The Democrats always want to cheat. The Democrats want to do this. The Democrats do. Trump made 2 or 3 phone calls down there to try to get them people to help him win Georgia. After he couldn't get Arizona, after he lost Arizona and lost Wisconsin and lost a couple others, he called down there trying to get a favor out of Georgia, and then tried to pressure, strong arm, threaten, everything to get them 11,000 votes. Lindsey Graham did it too. Does that sound like the actions of a righteous man? Okay, so the inauguration, January 6th, those people were sitting there to get Pence. They were sitting there to get Pence and to stop the certification of them votes. Do y'all think that was right? You the same people that are trying to say Harris and the Democrats are satanic. Y'all the same people. I look at the talking heads on the right. TV, news, conservative platforms, conservative preachers. Y'all the talking heads. I look at y'all. Where are y'all values really at? Is anything supposed to trump the Bible? Do your allegiance to a Democrat, to a party, trump the Bible, where y'all want a man to forsake his real Christian morals, to stand with a man that don't have Christian values and morals at all? That's why we have a voting system. Trump talking about the people, a lot of votes that were cast that shouldn't have been cast. That man in Georgia told Trump them same amount of people vote every election cycle. It's always gonna be a percentage of votes cast that shouldn't be cast. That the man told him that wouldn't help you win though. That wouldn't help you win. You know what I'm saying? You lost because the people voted for Joe Biden. That's why you lost Fulton County. Them people voted for Joe Biden. Trump didn't get a man nothing. So how y'all feel about Pence? Why did y'all abandon Pence? That's a man of God. Pence came out and said he run for president. He didn't get no support. The good old conservative Christians didn't support him. Why? He refused to stand with Trump. He refused to help the devil cheat. He refused. Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, all the conservative talking heads. I had this question for them. I haven't heard any of them on the right talk about Pence since. They ain't looked at the Bible and talked about Pence with the Bible. Did he do right there? They don't care. They want him gone. That's a bad. They want him. He messed up. He didn't stand with Trump. He's out of there. That's the man I'll vote for. I'll vote for a conservative. Mike Pence, I told my wife, I said, I'll vote for him. I'll vote for him. We claim we want a Christian, this a Christian nation. That fake apostle A.R. Williams out of Memphis gonna be on TV tomorrow night. Cause he getting popular. He popular now. All that heresy. He's up there talking, passing on hearsay. You got a so-called apostle that support Trump passing on hearsay. I talked to somebody and hated from Haiti. He told me what they been doing. Every time that man opened his mouth and talk, he passes on hearsay. He get the information off Fox News, Newsmax, and all the other. Then he'll come in front of the camera and talk the same identical right-wing propaganda. He ain't gonna open the floor up. He ain't gonna open the church up. He ain't gonna turn the phone lines on to take questions. Because he know he gonna get called out if he do. And I'm gonna call him out. How is you an apostle? Let's get this straight. How are you an apostle? Matthew 10 say there's only 12 apostles, and all of them were named. Later on, Paul was added after Judas left. So who are you? What books did you write? What epistles did you write? Where are you in the Bible? Where your name at in the Bible? I can't see it. So how are you an apostle? Let's get this straight. Then let's move on to them hearsay lies that you are pushing. Let's talk about the sins of the Conservative Party and Donald Trump. Let's talk about Donald Trump, all the charges he's got. Let's talk about his 3 marriages. Let's talk about his life. Do he line up with the Bible? No, we looking at his policies though. Okay, Donald Trump got some weird, strange policies. That's why he spent his 4 years trying to control the Senate and Congress. That's why he put a bunch of conservatives when that woman died, when that old lady finally died, Donald Trump couldn't help himself. He jumped up and hurried up and nominated Kavanaugh. He was sitting around waiting on that woman to die. I told my wife, I said, that man waiting on her to die. He praying for this lady death. He praying for her death. He was hoping she died because he know he was going to lose the elections and he was going to use them judges to help him hamstring and take the election. But so happened it didn't work in his favor. Somebody must have told him, we can't do this. We can't do it like that. You lost. If you lost, you lost. You lost. If them judges had helped Donald Trump cheat and gave him the White House and went through, all that stuff was gonna be exposed. All them judges were gonna be out of there about now. They helped the man lie. They put the man under a lie to see he didn't have nothing. He didn't give them anything. That's number one. He didn't provide any type of proof. So, what about y'all Christian morals? What about y'all high-value Christian values? Where are they? What happened to them? January the 6th, between Election Day and January 6th. What happened? All you conservative talking heads, Paula White, all you people that support Trump unapologetic. What happened? How y'all feel about Pence? Did he do the right thing in the eyesight of God or did he not? That's what I want to know. Do y'all hold it against him? Have y'all forgiven him? How you feel about his Christianity? He ain't no Christian. I heard somebody say he ain't no Christian. He wouldn't stand with Donald Trump. He wouldn't stand with the man because the man didn't want to help the man cheat. So that make him not a Christian. Goodness gracious.